Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Fallout 2 Blind. Now, I'm here in San Francisco, which seems to be a pretty large city, even after the literal Armageddon. Well, I guess it's not a literal Armageddon. The literal Armageddon would be the biblical one, but you know what I mean. After the nuclear war, it's still pretty large. There are several different zones. I have just explored one, so let's go this way. And do you have anything to say about this? Treat our people with respect. Okay, I will try. Wait. Is this a vault? Certainly does kind of look like a vault, but it lacks the proper entrance into a vault. So I guess it's more of a general lab or something. Well, I'm sure one of the people in here will tell me. Okay, failed to learn anything. We're keeping an eye on you. May I assist you with something? Who are you? I'm Dr. Wong. I'm the head scientist of this installation. I've got more questions. What do you do here? I oversee the scientific experiments we create and run here. I am also in charge of the computer network. What are you planning? Ah, but if I tell you our plans, then everyone will know. I'm afraid they are secret plans for now. Okay, fine. But how does one get access to the computer network? Why, one learns how to hack into it, or how to make friends with one of my underlings. I'm joking, of course, about hacking into it. If you were to do that, I would send someone after you to kill you. He smiles to show that he means no offense. Would you really kill me? He smiles. We must protect our honor, stranger. What? What does honor specifically have to do with that? So, would you have any real objections to me getting into the computer? If you can convince my subordinates into doing so, but I certainly won't. Okay. I guess I can't ask anything else. Excuse me. We'll change the wasteland with this experiment. But what exactly is the experiment? Station deactivated. Okay, I'm not going to activate it because I don't know what it does. And it's kind of rude to just roll in here and start activating random stuff. I'm just checking those computers to see if they have any logs or anything like that. But apparently not quite. Station deactivated. What about you? Did you see the newest results of the big experiment? Most pleasing. Yeah, but what the experiments are even about? I don't quite know. However, there is something that looks like a throne room in here, which is definitely interesting. And it has a distinctly different architectural style, which is also interesting. Don't try anything funny. We'll change the face of the wasteland with this experiment. Excuse me. We'll change the face of the wasteland. I want to see the sun again. Who are you? What do you want? I'm Trevor. I'm just looking around. Well, Trevor, do you actually have business here? I would like to know what you are doing here. I create compounds and devices for the Emperor and for the Emperor's advisor, Ken Lee. Currently, I'm working on a fuel derivatives and polymers that will withstand a massive attack. Of course, this is of no interest to you, since it is for the most part theoretical. Well, it's not of interest to me yet, I guess. But the Emperor? What? It's kind of weird. So do they have a literal kingdom in here? With a monarchy? Okay, there's tables full of stuff, as it were, but I don't really want to steal it. So let's disregard it for now. And just keep exploring. Do you have business here? Just keep moving and there will be no problem. And treat our people with respect. Don't try anything funny. What can I do for you? Who are you? I'm Ken Lee. I am the advisor to the Emperor of the Shi. I bring forth the wisdom of the Emperor. Who are you? I'm Trevor. I'd like to see the Emperor. Not everyone is granted a chance to see the Emperor. You must first prove your worth. Are you willing to prove yours? I guess. Tell me what I have to do first, and then I will decide. Excellent. This is what I require of you. There is a small military base north of here called Navarro. There are numerous vertebrates there. We need plans and blueprints to manufacture some of our own. Fetch those, and you will be on your way to see the Emperor. Okay. Once you have obtained the vertebrate plans, give them to Dr. Wong. Dr. Wong Yi-tse. He will put them to good use. What is this place? This is the Steel Palace of the Emperor. This is the heart of Shi Town. And where is the Emperor? The Emperor remains hidden from prying eyes, as my job is to act as the Emperor's screen. I cannot and will not tell you where he is. Okay, what sort of research do you do here? We do research that will change the world. For more answers to your questions, you should seek out Dr. Wong Yi-tse. What is the history of this place? We are the survivors of a wreck of a submarine. When we ran aground, we stripped the metal from the submarine to create the palace. Some do not believe this. It sounds almost as you are berating someone. Berating someone? Any fool who has done their research can see that the very basis of the Shi Town is the wreckage of the submarine. It seems fruitless to argue with those who would say there is no submarine. That's very even-tempered of you. It certainly is, and I deal with those people on a daily basis. Alas. Okay. So they want the plans of the vertebrates as well? I'm not sure if I should grant them those, but then again, I'm not entirely sure if I should grant them. If I should grant the what's the word? The plans to the Brotherhood of Steel either. Like, it all depends on how are they going to use them, and are people going to get hurt because of that. Some sort of medical experimental apparatus. It looks as if it could contain a human or a larger sized body. Wait, are they making their own super mutants? Because such pods were at the Glow back in Fallout 1, and they contained, they were related to experiments connected with the super mutants. So I definitely don't want them doing that. And if they are doing that, then I don't think I'm going to help them. But I guess I must learn more first. You see a throne. Okay. What is this? Can I enter this place? Yes. Will you let me through? We are keeping an eye on you. You see a mainframe, a large supercomputer, probably the fastest looking computer you have ever seen. Okay, but can I get through the force field? Doesn't look like it. Fail to lower it. Fail to learn anything. You failed to lower it. Okay. Let's disregard it for now, I guess. But overall, I've gone through 2 locations in San Francisco already. This one and the main one over here. And not much seems to have sort of come out of it. Like, I have not gained any actual quests or anything like that, so it's overall a little weird how this place seems simultaneously busy and deserted at the same time. Okay. Ah, so this is like a pier. This is the life, eh? No bosses, no governments, just clean sea breeze. I love living on the beach. There are some children. The air smells funny here. There's a big dead smelly fish on the beach. Where's my mummy? Well, I have no idea. There's a car in the ocean there. Too bad it's rusted out. You like fish juice? I'm getting sick of fish. Sun, fresh air and seafood. What more could anyone want but a bath? I'll bet kids love it here. I love living on the beach. Ah, the sea air. Our neighbors are certainly interesting. I'm going to go to play. Okay. You like fish juice? Oh look, another tourist. My back hurts. Overall, the people here are remarkably tight-lipped. Like, most of them don't have anything to say apart from those generic responses. We'll be moving on sometime, I'm sure. Our neighbors are certainly interesting. And who would that be? Oh, there's more area down here, I guess. There's a car in the ocean. Fresh seafood every night. Tasty, even if it has 2 heads. You like fish juice? Another tourist. I always did like the waves. Retinal scanner and the computer. My back hurts. Another tourist. Okay, let's try using the computer. I have a feeling they might turn hostile. as a result of that. What about the retinal scanner? Well, nothing happened. Okay, overall this is all rather weird. There's a large, like, tanker or something? Have you been west across the water? No. Sometimes world-weary cynicism bores me. Oh, general store. Oh my gods, ow. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with me, I'll tell you. It's that I got drunk last week, started gambling with Lo Chao, and lost. I was so blind drunk that I bet my spleen. Now he has it, and I need it back. What, really? Like your literal spleen? You sold your literal spleen? Yeah, I sold it. I was drunk. Plus, I think Lo Chu slipped some jet into my drink. I need my spleen back because I'm getting infections now. Well, what the hell, I will take a look for it. I would really appreciate it. Go talk to Lo Chu, the merchant, and tell him I need my spleen back. Okay. Do you have anything else to say, or not in the meantime? I'm still looking for your spleen. He gasps for air. Fuck you. Well, to be honest, at least I'm looking. Like, most people probably don't even care. He belches loudly. What do you want? Who are you? I'm Badger. I used to have a band. Called ourselves There We Smolder. Now I'm the resident computer tech in San Fran. What sort of computer stuff do you do? Well, let's just say I'm an information retrieval specialist. What does that mean? It means I can find the data you need. Okay, I guess. Cool. What can you tell me about this tanker? You ought to talk to Marc, or the captain, about that. Where I can find Marc? You can usually find him down in the bar. Okay. What about the captain? Where I can find the captain? The captain is usually in the bridge. Let's go up the stairs in the bar. Okay, what do you do here? I'm the resident computer genius. Well, I'm mostly a information retrieval specialist. Okay, do you have anything to sell? I guess not. But it's weird, because it's literally... Nice belch. It literally says a general store here, but I guess maybe it means her rather than him. You expect me to roll over for you? Get real. I'm Jenna, may I help you? I want some information. I have learned that the less you know, the longer you live. I have no other information for you. Would you like to see my goods? Yeah? Great, have a look. You see condom. Okay, bunch of different condoms. Small dusty box of some sort. A television dinner. You're not sure, but it's definitely not edible. You're not quite sure if it ever was. Noodles, electronic lockpick. Oh, okay, this is potentially useful. Expanded lockpick set. Because I think an electronic lockpick is just flat out better than a regular lockpick. Motion sensor, chemistry journals. I'm still not sure what the chemistry journals are even for or about. How much for a book? 800. How much do they sell for? 200. Okay, so at the very least I can get some gold, but I will be buying more stuff from her. I think I still have plenty of things to sell. I just need to retrieve them from my banks. Let's save just in case the game crashes or something. You expect me to roll over for you? Get real. I'm open-minded, huh? I'll bet we could make one hell of a scene. Not quite sure what are you referring to, but... Oh, this one sells guns, specifically. Good day to you, sir. How may I help you? I want some information. I have no information to sell. I only deal in weapons. Do you want to see them? I think you'll be pleased with my selection. Take your time to examine them. Wait, really? I'm supposed to be pleased with that? You barely have any weapons at all? And that even get me started on, like, useful ones. Unless you have different stock if I check your table. Because that does sometimes happen? Back for more? Yeah. Nope, this is still the same. And still kinda useless? What? He barely even has any guns. He mostly has melee weapons? I don't quite get that. I'll bet my boyfriend offered to share me. What? That's kind of disgusting and wrong of him. Unless, of course, she wants to share herself with others. And if he's as okay with it as well, then I guess whatever, but from the way she said it, it didn't sound like she was particularly enthusiastic about it. Okay, I would like to try and get in here. But how would I do that? Okay, it's weird. It's as if this room doesn't have a door leading to it. Well, let's look for that other guy's spleen, of all things. No one. I'll share my girlfriend if you will share yours. Okay, that's disgusting. Unless she would want that as well, but it doesn't really sound like it. What can I do for you, Mama Gemma? Who are you? I'm Marc. I'm the resident smartass and know-it-all. He smiles. Okay, I have questions. What is this place? This is the Poseidon Marine vessel Valdez, also called the PMV Valdez. If you want more information about the Valdez, best person to ask is the captain. The captain? Who is that? The captain is a tough-ass old military guy. He sits upstairs there and checks this place out. He's got some thorough knowledge about the ship. Who's in charge? In charge? No one is in charge of us. Where did you all come from? Oh, all over the wasteland. We have heard the things about San Francisco, passed down from our elders. Some of us have ancestors who used to live here before the war. Do you want to hear more? Yes. We were a band of musicians, tech heads, geeks and artists. We thought we would come back to some place famous for artistic and personal freedom. I came here to spawn. Wanna hear more still? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, when we got here, we figured that we would camp out here until we either figured out how to get this tanker moving again, or we thought of something else. So have you figured out how to move the tanker? I think the captain has figured out how to do it, but we need several elements first. We have basically given up on taking it for ourselves, to tell the truth. We've got other plans now. And what are they? If you want to know what our plans are, we're going to keep moving around until we can find a place that hasn't been screwed over by human greed, and then we'll go to try and set up a better society. Do you know how are you going to do that? We're hoping that we can avoid society's mistakes. Hell, things can't get much worse. Okay, tell me about the Hubologists. They are crazy. Don't trust them unless you're mentally feeble or like being screwed over. They are only interested in your money and your soul, and there's a good chance they'll destroy one to get the other. I've seen it happen many times. In fact, the Hubologists have kinda screwed me over. They lowered my luck statistic by subjecting me to one of their scans, which was supposed to help me find enlightenment, but only thing it helped me find was unluckiness. Tell me about the Shi. They are a good sort as far as they go. They are a little untrusting of outsiders, but then that's not always such a bad attitude to take in these times. They've got some weird customs and they talk funny, but they are alright. Okay. But there was another person, right? To ask about. What did I click before to have all of those options? Oh, I guess it's only Hubologists and the Shi. Okay, thank you. That's all, I guess, for now. I'm closed. Go away. What time is it? Wait, really? You're closed at... So, does it only open in the night or something? I guess it wouldn't be that weird for a bar to only open at night. I would rather die than give you control. Okay, don't be so over-dramatic. Okay, so this is the steering wheel. I presume the captain must be somewhere nearby. What the hell do you want? I don't speak to anyone unless they're friends or good people. Do something for one of my buddies, and then come talk to me. Wait, you see a Poseidon computer. Welcome to Poseidon Net. This terminal is limited to transmission between one tanker, PML Valdez, and a docking ring. Rig. Command? Check status. Fuel tanks empty. Cargo hold empty. Navigation computer non-functional. Mooring lines attached. Okay, go. Fuel tanks empty. Okay, so I guess if they ever want to move it, one of their objectives would be to actually get fuel. Obviously they are not going to move far without it. But if this guy, you see someone wearing a captain's hat, he doesn't want to talk to me, and nobody else wants to talk to me either. So how am I supposed to convince him that I am a good person? No one ruins my life. I'm the king of me. Okay, I'm supposed to help this guy get his spleen back, but from who exactly? I'm looking for some fuel. The Shi have all the fuel around here. I could take a gander at their mainframe for you. Can you? Yeah, but it'll cost you. What's your price? You gotta do me a favor first. My girlfriend got herself lost in the tanker. Find her and I'll do it. No, okay, I guess. I guess it's not such a bad thing to do either way. Okay, there's another staircase in here, which I guess is kinda interesting and kind of potentially important. So let's go down there and see what's in there. Oh, what are those creatures? Aliens? What? Like literal aliens? I guess aliens are a thing in the Fallout universe, but still, wasn't expecting them here. Oh, and abominations as well. Oh, and I guess this is the girlfriend probably? That's a lot of enemies though. I'm not entirely sure if we can survive this. You should have saved before descending down here. I'm not entirely sure if... you know, where's my last save? It's funny how it has a question mark near the eyes, presumably because they have no visible eyes, so the protagonist is not even sure about that. Yeah, this isn't looking great for me, to be honest. I should have saved. Yeah, I think I'm going to die. Well, alternatively, I guess Sulik is, but functionally it makes no difference to me. Okay, I have to reload. Well, have I done all of my trading? I think I did. I have the electronic lockpick. Okay, to be honest, I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with all of the creatures down there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to explore more of San Francisco and do some other quests out in the world, I guess, for now. And I will return here at a later point, because I could try presumably like over and over, but you saw how much health those creatures have. I was whittling them down very, very, very slowly. So I think it's a better idea to wait until I have a better weapon. So there still remains this part over here. Oh, it's an airport, I guess. You see a shuttle. That's a very large shuttle. Well, although, wait, is it? Difficult to tell, I guess. But compared to a man, it seems very large. You see a harried-looking bald man. Hey, raw meat, who are you? What are you doing here? I'm Trevor, just looking around. You're not one of the brethren, and you're therefore not authorized to be here, unless you're planning to join us, which you may by expressing your interest to the AHS-7, who is at the guard post. Now either get downstairs or get out of here. Fine. I guess let's say I want to join the Hubologists, because I mostly just want to learn more about what they are about. And, maybe if they are going to give me any interesting quests. Although I'm still pretty pissed at them for taking a point of my luck away. Go to the elevator and talk to AHS-7 at the guard post. He'll direct you accordingly. I'm glad to have you with us. Go about your business. Wait, what? The elevator where? Stairs down. Greetings, fellow traveler. You, state your business. I'm interested in potentially joining your group. Excellent, go on in. Speak to Juan Cruz and Vicky Goldman. They are celebrities, but they will talk to you. Who are they? They are stars from New Reno. They heard the truth behind the gospel and came to cleanse their neurodynes. Where do I find them? You can find them in a prayer room, showing all of our new recruits and the raw meat just how rewarding it is to be a hubologist. Well, I'll be a judge of that. But before I become a judge of that, can I get in here? I guess technically speaking I can. Okay, so let's explore this part first. Oh wait, that's the staircase I came from. Right, I'm an idiot. Like I was thinking he was guarding the staircase to somewhere else, but that's literally where I came from. Your presence is welcome over there. Cassidy, would you mind? Pray. A large monitor, black and white. The reception is pretty good for being indoors without an antenna. Now this reminds me of the children of the cathedral. So they had similar monitors, but in the it said pray, I think, as well, but it also said obey and something else. Maybe unity. There's a lot of armed soldiers in here. Consume. Go about your business. Your presence is welcome over there. And we have your best interests at heart. A high-tech computer using modern reel-to-reel storage instead of the antiquated punch cards. Can I do anything with this computer console? Well, not really. How about this? Large supercomputer. Yeah, what do you want? Who are you? I'm Crockett. I am a scientist and a fix-it guy. Can I get back to it? I have more questions. What do you do? I developed new technology and I get my share of the cultist's tail. You get my meaning. So you're not a hubologist? These guys don't know real science. I help them justify their extravagance in exchange for some downtime with the ladies and a hefty salary. Really? They employ him and pay him with sex? I at least hope that the sex is consensual. Okay, more questions? I don't entirely know what you mean. Okay, so he just repeats himself. What new tech have you developed? Let's see. I built a nuclear reactor for the spaceship. I created the hardening process for power armor, and I fix things that are broken. You can upgrade power armor? Yeah, I can do that, but what would you be willing to trade for it? I can pay for it. That'll cost you 10,000 bucks. No bartering. Yeah, but I don't have power armor for now, so obviously this whole conversation is pointless. Do you have anything to barter with? No. I'll get back to you. Okay, this looks like someone important. You see a well-dressed man. You are in the presence of AHS-9, the Great and Terrible. What is your desire of him? What? What does that mean? I'm looking for my people. I heard they came down this way in flying ships. Am I pretending to be an alien for some reason? Like, again, it's one of those situations where I feel that the game is a little bit broken. It thinks I'm doing some kind of a quest that I'm not actually doing, and it's referring to some information I don't really have. Okay, that's weird. I will keep it for later. I have questions for you. Address your questions to HAS 7. I am 9, the Great and Terrible, and I have many matters on my mind. Trouble me not, meat. Okay, but let's pretend I am an alien because I'm curious to see. I'm looking for my people. I heard that they came this way in flying ships. Flying ships? You must be referring to the Enclave and their vertibird. What? But I know who the Enclave are. The Brotherhood of Steel told me. It's weird. The Enclave? Yeah, I guess so. Trust me, child, you are referring to the Enclave. Well, how do I find them? The Enclave are a remnant of the past, a neurodyne that has yet to be aligned. They have hidden bases all over the shards of old California, and their strongest stronghold is off to the west over the waters. How do I get there? That, my child, you will have to discover on your own. Ask around and you shall find the truth. How do you know all of this? I am AHS-9. I see many things that transpire in the fleshy world. Do you have more questions? Yeah, I do have more questions. Because there was another dialogue line about the Enclave, I think? No, because how do you know this? It just repeats. And I can't ask other questions because he gets indignant. So whatever. But overall, this whole mention of the Enclave was pretty weird, and generally this conversation, I would say, was pretty weird. Greetings, new recruits. Real science is all a pack of lies. I want to actuate my potentiality. Is the hubology what's the word? A mockery of Scientology? Because I don't know that much about Scientology, but it likes to use a lot of pseudo-scientific jargon, and it says things about, you know, aligning your thetas or whatever, like, and it has a very specific structure of like enlightenment where there are different levels, which would correspond to their idea of those different AHS point, number something positions. So that's what hubology is all about. Damn it, I wasn't really listening. So what is hubology all about? I guess I still don't know because I wasn't listening. I'm looking forward to going to my home, to the stars. Yeah, again, it might be a parody of Scientology because they also believe that humanity comes from space, like from aliens, I believe. Okay, you see an eerily wholesome couple. Oh, wait, of course. It has to be a parody of Scientology because Juan Cruz, it's Tom Cruise, right? A pair of celebrities, speaking up for the Church of Scientology. It's a reference to Tom Cruise, and I guess this Vicky Goldman. I'm not sure if Tom Cruise's wife was also into Scientology, but presumably, judging from this, she must have been. I'm Juan Cruz, and I'm Vicky Goldman. Both. We're celebrities, and we endorse Hubology. Please note that any similarities between us and people or situations, living or dead, are entirely coincidental. Sure. Sure. Celebrities? What makes you celebrities? Why? We are in the movie business in New Reno. We made hundreds of films, and many of them classics like Top Gun, Frisky Business, Days of Rubber. That's what makes us celebrities. Well, who cares if you endorse it? Shouldn't I make my own opinion? Oh yes, you should definitely make your own choices. And with the Hub's latest book, you can learn how to make the right choice. Again, I am an idiot. Of course, this is a Scientology thing. It's even the name, because obviously the founder of it sort of clicked to me. It clicked in my mind right now when they said Hub's new book, because obviously the founder of Scientology, Ron L. Hubbard, the name Hubologists is a reference to him. So, I am a bit of an idiot, I guess. His latest book, isn't he dead? Yes, some may think we resemble certain people, but the truth is, it's entirely coincidental. Sure. Nice to finally put faces to the names. Thank you. Blank icy look. How do I join? Well, it's very simple. We just give you this informational holodisc, and you sit through a short movie, and then you go talk to HAS 7. Easy, isn't it? Sure. I'm mostly maybe interested in doing that for fun, like to see how crazy it gets, or maybe to get some additional quests. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Now just go talk to HAS 7 and we'll be comrades in Hubology. I'm so excited. Getting new recruits makes me horny. What? Oh honey, oh baby. Okay, that's the point where I slowly back out of the room. Okay, but again, not much seems to come out of this place overall. Like, what's the point? I've explored all of San Francisco and not much seems to have happened. So overall, I'm definitely a little confused. So, you have spoken to Juan and Vicky. Are you interested in joining our friends in the search for the enlightenment to the Great Wheel? Sure. I guess let's see what other requirements there are. You won't regret this. You may have the run of the compound. Oh, you're a person who knows how to use a weapon. Would you care to use yours in the service of the Great Wheel? Well, tell me what it's about and then I will decide. The de facto leader of the tanker vagrants is a piece of anti-therapeutic raw meat named Badger. With his death, they will come to understand our position. Will you remove him? No, because I don't know why would I. He hasn't done me any harm, I'd rather not. Perhaps you will reconsider, let me know if you do. Now, is there anything the hub can provide for you? Sure, some questions? Perhaps I can ease your troubled soul. What do you need? Where can I get the fuel for the Poseidon tanker? I understand that the Shi have a massive tank of fuel. Maybe you could start with them. Where can I find the meaning of all the terms that you use? Simply use the holodisc Juan and Vicky provided to you and check the glossary. When does the ship take off? When HAS 9 receives his vision from the hub, we will leave and join him in his celestial glory. Yeah, again, this is literally Scientology. I feel stupid about not realizing that, but I have to, you have to understand that in Europe, I guess, generally, but specifically in Eastern Europe, Scientology, you only hear about what they do, in the States, but I have never actually even spoken with a Scientologist. It's like a thing I've heard about, here and there, but I was never really that interested in it because it's something that's very distant to me. Religion generally is, but I meet with religious people all the time. It's just that they are mostly Catholics in Poland, and Scientology is not something that many people in Poland, I suppose, even realize is a thing, and even less know the actual tenets of it. So, I didn't really sort of connect the dots at first. Yeah, praise the wheel or whatever. Okay. So, let's take a look at that holodisc that they've given me. Wait. But how do I actually open it? Hubologists' teachings. Okay, there's 7 pages of this, which I think I'm going to do it next time, because this episode has already been long enough. So, I'm going to save here and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.